guess the other video got blocked. No biggie. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. We're going to get right into it. Nigga always. All right. Popping up. I'm on my Army Victim Moon channel. I think I seen him on the other channel. Yeah, let's go to my other channel. I seen you over here. That's where I saw you at. That's where I saw you at. It says live. Where you go? I don't know what the hell going on with this damn thing. Alright, we're gonna check the history. Alright, I'm gonna just go to this nigga channel. There you go, nigga. There you go. Right, because I ain't sub. But your shit pop up in my feed. It'll pop up in my feed. Then I see you say your bullshit. I got to address. All right, we're going to start 2 videos. See your one right here. The one you said, goal is to keep people out of prison. And then I got to cover this video. So we're going to do 2 for 1 right quick. All right, 2 for 1. The first part was real small. All right, first part. You said it's your birthday Sunday. We are heading out to Gatlinburg. Okay. All right, hold on. Hold up. We want to back up and get sound. There we go. Let's get some sound in the building.
Boys out there that watch me to understand something. You might see me black out on the internet sometimes from being cyberbullied from dudes that'll never step outside on the street corner and fight me.
Stop. What do you mean you being cyberbullied? Is somebody taking your lunch money, nigga? Is somebody strong arming your Google AdSense, nigga? The fuck you mean you being cyberbullied, nigga? You don't even know what the fuck that means. And as far as motherfuckers stepping out on a street corner to fight you, I mean, Hassan Campbell, if me and you were to get into a fist fight, do you realize that win or lose, you would still be a bitch? Win or lose. All right? Which means, let's say me and you fought. You drop me, I'm on the ground, you win the fight. At the end of the fight, you're still a fucking Chester. At the end of the fight, you still a fucking bitch. Even with the L, even with you with the W on the fight. Or at least what? You can say, well, I beat him up, but he's still calling you a Chester. I beat him up, but he's still calling you a bitch. All that tough talking. You love to talk tough. All right? But let's be real here. Let's be real here, Hassan. Sinetta has called you out multiple times, and you will not come outside your house, bitch, nigga. You won't come outside your house. The nigga made a video when you said that you was out there where he was going to be at, nigga, on 125th. Nigga, Sinetta made a video waking up in the morning, literally just going live, showing everybody, nigga, that he was getting out the bed. He kept the camera on himself while this nigga was taking a fucking shower and put on his cologne and his deodorant and shit and brushed his teeth. He did all that shit live, nigga. Put on his shoes, put on his shirt, nigga. Kept the motherfucking camera on his hand, jumped in his car and drove down there to go sit where your black ass wasn't at. Because by the time he got down there, your black ass was in the motherfucking crib. Talking about, you see that nigga didn't show. I was down there. He didn't come with it. Bitch ass nigga. They won't step out the crib and fight me, yo. Hassan, the only way you win a fight is in small, close quarter areas. Because you're a big, fat, sloppy nigga. So you could use your weight as an advantage. That's all you want to do. All right? But let's move past this and get into the meat of the video. All right? Which is this. All right? Breaking news. Breaking news. New accusers of Africa Bambaataa. Now, see, this video right here, all right? This video right here, bro, is damaging to you, Hassan. This video is so damaging to you. I hope all the trolls wake up in the morning time and see this video just to prove, once again, what a liar you are. Ooh, what a liar you are. Let's roll that tape.
Okay, now, people, who I'm about to bring to you right now is another victim of Africa Bambaataa. On that note, let me ask you, how did you meet Africa Bambaataa? Where do you know him from?
Well, I was just chilling in the neighborhood, chilling with people, to do nation and all that. Just seeing him around. And I love TV and stuff. I'm doing music.
All right, let me state to y'all, I personally know this brother right here. We grew up in the same building, 1455, Harvard Avenue, Bronx River Project. So he's pretty much been around Bronx River since a baby.
Elementary school, word.
Elementary school. So
now let's back up. All right, let's back up. Let's back up right here, man. 44 seconds of bullshit, Hassan Campbell. You start off asking the man, how did you and Bam meet? And he said, well, you know, I was just doing music, playing ball and blah, 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 and this, that, the other. Then you turn around and say, well, yeah, I've known this kid, man, in the hood and the projects. I've known him, man. He's been around, blah, 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 blah. All right? It's your people, basically, like you trying to put it. And you said that he's been in the Bronx River since he was a baby. And then he had to correct you and say, no, I came in there in elementary school. But if this is your friend, all right, how did you somehow miss your friend going into the same apartment as your boyfriend? Because according to you, you was at Bam's house every fucking day. How did you miss him? How did you not see him? How did you not know when you was at Bam's house every single day? According to you.
Tell us in your own way, like, what happened between you and Africa Bambaataa?
I ain't gonna keep it out too long. I ain't gonna drag it out. But what basically happened was, I was in the big park playing basketball, and he was just chilling there with the Rural Nation. And when I get down to the center, and I was walking around on my way home to 55, when he see me, hey, what's going on, little brother? So what's going on there? He said, hey, how you doing? So we started talking a little bit.
Now, once again, Hassan Campbell, your friend was playing basketball Bam was there chilling with Zulu Nation. Where was Hassan Campbell? Then he went to the center with Zulu Nation. Once again, where's Hassan Campbell?
Okay, and eventually I know that you were giving people like cassettes, you know, giving them music, you know, DJ and stuff. Like, is there any way I can get some of those? He's like, yeah, you just want to come to the crib, man. I got you. I'll take care of you. Like, all right, cool. So one day, I wasn't doing that. I was playing outside. I was like, hey, let's see if I can get the music. So I went up to the crib, knocked on the door. He answered the door. He's like, oh, come on in.
He says, come on in. Guess what? No Hassan Campbell. Where was Hassan Campbell? This is look, one day we meet, the next day the center, the next day. Here go at least 3 fucking days that then went by and no Hassan Campbell. Just 3 days. He comes to the door. He opens the door. No Hassan Campbell.
So I came in. I guess the house was empty. It was a front room. First, it was the living room, the kitchen, the room, and then they had 2 bedrooms in the back.
So the apartments in the projects were all built exactly the same. Y'all say that like you're defining something special when every apartment was built that way. All right? Wasn't like you just had the one.
Like, all right, so where's the music? He was like, oh, I'm going to give you that in a little bit. I just want to show you something real quick. So I was like, all right, good. You know, I'm young, I'm naive. All right, cool. This is cool. It's the famous guy. Want to, show me something. No problem. So, he took me in the front room was closed. He took me to the back room. Like, here's the back room. You know, I'll be chilling here. I was like, all right, what you want to show me? Show me. He was like, oh, I got the music right here. So he took out like, I think like 5 tapes. You know, back in the days where it was like the little tapes that were try to record and then the string come out. So yeah, so those. He's like, okay, I have those? Like, yeah. So he's like, oh, just sit down on the bed. I want to talk to you for a little bit. I want to talk to you about something. Like, all right, let's talk. He's like, I want you to feel weird or awkward. Like, about what? He's like, no, I wanted to ask you some things. Like, you ever seen, like, any, like, these kind of movies? So he went and got some VHSs. I think it was, like, different, like, pornographic movies. I'm like, yeah, I see.
My thing is this. Now the guy says on the phone, I think they were pornographic movies. I think. So I'm like, and you like, he's like, it's like you searching for something to say. Like you reaching for something to say.
They're like, well, what you normally do when you see them? Nothing. I see them and I leave them alone. Because I don't want to get in trouble. He's like, nah, you can tell me. Like, what do you do? Like, you watch them. When you watch them, like, you touch yourself. I say, he's like, what you do when you watch them? I was like, well, we watched them. I'd be like 9. So I'm like, I've seen it. He's like, you never, like, touch yourself? I was like, I guess I touched myself before. Like, how you touch yourself? Show me. I'm like, that's weird though if I show you. Like, no, I'm a man and you're a man. You're a young man and I'm a man. You can show me. We got the same thing. Okay. So, he's like, well, take it out and show me. I'm like, okay. I'll take it out. He's like, well, how show me? How do you touch it? So then,
well, once again, y'all, all this is happening, and Hassan Campbell's not at Bam's house. Well, Your friend, your little 9-year-old friend is being touched on and molested. It's so weird. It's so weird, right? And we got advertisement on molestation. Even better. Let's make some money off of them.
You do you use anything? You use like any kind of like Vaseline or lotion or something? Nothing. He's like, well, hold on, take this. He took the Vaseline, put some Vaseline in my hand. Like, now touch it. That feel better, right? Like, it feels weird, but So I'm like, that's what I'm telling myself. I'm like, I want to go home. This is just weird. But, he's in the bed. I'm scared. I'm like, okay, do I just stay? Or do I leave? I'm like, I don't know. Okay, whatever.
And let me ask you. So
he takes shit.
I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. Well, if you say that, it's whatever. I mean, do you know what that word means?
Yeah. He's like, see, we have the same thing. And he's not touching himself. He's like, this is how you gotta do it. You do it like this. So, okay. So I'm touching myself. He's touching himself. And then he was like, he's like, give me, let me see here. Show me how you do that to you on me. Huh? I don't want to do that. He's like, no, it's clear. We got the same thing. I'm gonna show you how I do it, and you show me how you do it. Okay. So then he's touching me, I'm touching him, and I'm like, I need to go home. So then he came, and then I wiped my hand, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to bounce. I'm leaving. He's like, oh, no, let me come here. Let me show you something real quick. He's like, just stand in front of me. And then he put my penis in his mouth, and he was sucking on it. And then I was like, okay, he's like, all right. And then I left. I ain't get no music and none of that. But I know after that, I was like, I don't want to do this dude no more. This dude is weird. So then I would see him in the neighborhood every now and again. He's like, hey, what's going on? You slept the music. You didn't come get it. I was like, nah, I'm good. I had to down. I had to see him. I had to weird.
All these interactions that Bam had with this guy, and Hassan Campbell wasn't a witness to any of this, but he claimed to be with Bam just about every day because he couldn't be with his moms. You see how this guy's story kind of fucked up your story? Who do we believe now, Hassan? Do we believe this guy or do we believe you? Because one of you motherfuckers is lying. Which one is it? One of you motherfuckers is telling a goddamn lie. All right, I'm not going to deny that Bam Bada, okay, he might be a freak, but one of you niggas is lying. All right? It's like black and white at this point.
Wow. That's pretty much what happened.
So let me ask you a question. What age was you when this happened?
Like 9.
9 years old. Wow. And what building was this?
That little building by the little park.
The building by the little park, 1609.
Yeah, that's what it is, 1609. I can't.
Why the hell did you have to tell him the building? Wasn't he supposed to remember the building? Wasn't he supposed to remember the building? I'm just saying. This is your homie, right? But you don't know how old he was when it happened. And you had to tell him the building number.
The building number. But right next to Little Park.
Okay, 1609. Okay, so
I think it's like on the 11th floor, 11S or something like that.
I think
or 11A. Like right when you come up the elevator, you make the left and it's right there by the exit door, like right there in the front.
Yeah, that wasn't the 11th floor though. That was a lower floor, but I could understand why you could forget. You got the right door, but the wrong floor. But
yeah.
Either way, don't make
it. I was doing it one time.
Yeah.
I was good. I'm not coming back.
Yeah, but you got the apartment layout right and all the rest of that. But more or less, at the end of the day, I already know what time.
Yeah, he just fucked up. He got the right door, but the wrong floor. 11A in the projects would be on the 11th floor. All right. If there were 26 apartments on the floor or there were 15 apartments on the floor in the projects, then it would be like 1A, 2A, 3A. They would be based on the floors. Hassan Campbell. Or it could be another layout where, like you said, if the building was 1609, all right, apartment 11A, all right, it would have been something else. I mean, y'all didn't really fuck this shit up. I mean, it just looks terrible. All right, let's watch the implosion happen one more time.
Okay, 1609. Okay, so
I think it's like on the 11th floor, 11S or something like that.
Something I don't know.
I think
The
you make the left and it's right there by
the what?
Yeah, that wasn't the 11th floor.
No.
That was a lower floor, but I could understand why you could forget. You got the right door, but the wrong floor. But either way, it don't make
it don't make no difference. We just snitching on Bam.
Yeah, but you got the apartment layout right and all the rest
of
it. More or less.
Look at this nigga looking around. Why are you looking around? No one's going to help you outside. Why are you looking around? Oh, God damn it. Oh, that train wreck.
So, let me ask you a question. What age was you when this happened?
Like 9.
9 years old. Wow. And what building was this?
That little building by the Little Park.
The building by the Little Park, 1609.
Yeah, that's what it is, 1609. I can't remember the building number, but it's right next to the Little Park.
Okay, 1609. Okay, so
I think it's like on the 11th floor, 11S or something like that.
I think
you make the left and it's right there by
the
Yeah, that wasn't the 11th floor though. That was a lower floor, but I could understand why you could forget. You got the right door, but the wrong floor. But, either way, don't make it.
I was doing it one time.
Yeah.
I was good. I'm not coming back.
Yeah, but you got the apartment layout right and all the rest of that. But more or less, at the end of the day, I already know what time it is. Your story is pretty much identical to everybody else's story that's been inside that apartment. You know, you
Stop. No, 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 no. See, there's another lie you just told. For the simple fact is that guy said, this happened to me at Bam Barter's house, and I never went back to his house. You, on the other hand, said that this house was an outlet for you. You said that being around Bam Barter, you got to hang with your heroes to the point where you were going over there all the time. That you were a part of Zulu Nation. So don't sit up here and say his story sounds like everybody else's, because it doesn't sound like your story at all. Doesn't even come remotely close. Not even halfway close. Not even a third close. And like I said in the beginning of this video, you said that this was your man's. That's what you said. You said this was your man's. This happened to your man's. He had all these interactions with Bam Barter, and you ain't never see him. He ain't never see you. Y'all ain't made no revolution. We almost at the end of this goddamn video. Y'all have not made one reference of where you, him, and Bam was sitting together. But you claim to be at Bam's house all the motherfucking time. You claim that all this shit, even when you talked about the boy that stabbed Bam Barter, you claim that you was over there. You was the nigga that be hanging over there. But in this particular incident with Ronald Savage, all these other motherfuckers that got molested by Bam Barter, you were never around. But you talk about how Bam was fucking with you for years. All right? Shit's not adding up.
It's the same script, different cast when it comes to Africa Bambaataa. So now y'all hearing this story from the horse's mouth. In the near future, I will be showing the brother. He will be speaking out. Y'all will know. Y'all gonna know who he is. Bronx River knows who this brother is. Everybody loves this brother. He's always been a good brother, been on a positive path, always loved by everybody. And Bronx, Africa Bambaataa, you in hot water. I already told you. I got an arsenal of brothers that I ain't even pull out yet that you done violated. You think they coming out on R. Kelly with the surviving?
Why are you stuttering so much? Why do you seem so nervous? Like, if this is your version of trying to be like R. Kelly in Lifetime, you see, Hassan Campbell, I guess you a day late and $1 short. All right. Proving that you're a goddamn follower. All right. No leadership skills whatsoever. Because it took Lifetime and R. Kelly for you to start bringing out your arsenal of people. All right. I wonder if you told this brother, hey man, can you come up here and talk about your child molestation story so I can get some money on my channel? All right. See, if anything should be told to this brother in the Bronx River, is they should send him a link of the Google Analytics of this video to show him, thanks for paying Hassan Campbell. Thanks for getting him a check. How much money did you get? All right. Because Lifetime was paying them chicks to tell their story. You know, Hassan like to flash Google Analytics, talk about how he make 10 grand a month. I mean, 10 grand a month, he should at least give you like $500-$600 for your story, right? Because this is a job for him. So you helped him with his job. You helped him get paid. I'm just wondering if he took care of the good brother in Bronx River, where everybody in the Bronx know. All right. Hassan Campbell, you do realize that the Bronx is not a planet, right? You do know that, right? That you know that the Bronx is not a planet. See, these are these niggas that never left a neighborhood, never ventured out. They don't know what it is to live anywhere else. All right. You see the same thing with Tyra. Like, he thinks Indiana is a planet. Planet Indiana. Like, there's nothing else on the planet but this. Okay?
Kelly, we ain't even get started with you yet, Bam. But yet, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Funk Master Flex running around supporting Africa Bambaataa? And we both know that Funk Master Flex knows what time it is with Africa Bambaataa.
Yeah, the industry has its own rules. They play how they play. It is what it is, man. I mean, I guess if
it is what it is. It is what it is. This was a man that claimed he was molested by Africa Bambaataa. This was a man that claimed that Africa Bambaataa sucked his dick and made him feel all weird, and he knew it was wrong and he didn't like it, and he was a victim. And now the man that was victimized just ran into the guy that victimized him on Funk Master Flex on Hot 97. And he turns around and says, well, how does that make you feel? Right? And he says, you know what, man? Hey, don't make me feel like nothing. You know, it's all good. All right. It is what it is. It's all good. It is what it is. It is what it is. No, don't even worry about it, y'all. What do you have a problem with Bam did? No, actually I don't. Actually, I don't have a problem at all. But I thought this interview was based on the fact that Bam had did something wrong to this gentleman. That's how you started the video off. This shit is now going left. Hassan Campbell. Okay. This shit is going left, my brother. Yikes.
the pockets is big enough and deep enough, people support you, I guess. I'm good with that.
I want to ask you one last question. If you had some words for Africa Bambaataa right now, what would you say to him?
He was wrong. What you did, he was wrong. I was a kid. Don't push me into shit. I was a kid.
And people don't even understand.
You was wrong, Bam. I was a kid. You was wrong. Yo, it's like, whatever. I was a kid, yo. It's wrong, like. It's wrong. I was a kid, yo. Son, done, son. But I guess it's whatever, though. It's whatever. I was a kid. These dumb motherfuckers, man. Play that shit back. Oh, my God. All right.
Different cast when it comes to Africa Bambaataa. So now y'all hearing this story from the horse's mouth. In the near future, I will be showing the brother. He will be speaking out. Y'all will know. Y'all gonna know who he is. Bronx River knows who this brother is.
Bronx.
Everybody loves this brother.
They
He's
love
always
him.
been a good brother. Been on a positive path. Always loved by everybody. And Bronx, you hot water. I already told you. I got an arsenal of brothers that I ain't even pull out yet. That you done violated. You think they coming out on R. Kelly with the surviving R. Kelly? We ain't even get started with you yet, Bam. But yet, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Funk Master Flex running around supporting Africa Bambaataa? And we both know that Funk Master Flex knows what time it is with Africa Bambaataa.
Yes, your comments.
Yeah, the industry has its own rules. They play how they play. It is what it is, man. I mean, I guess if the pockets is big enough and deep enough, people support you, I guess. I'm good.
So you good with it, right? He said he's good with it, y'all. I'm good. You know, Funk Master Flex supporting Africa Bambaataa, party people, keep it all the way funky. Hassan Campbell, keep it all the way funky. Yeah, my booty. My booty's very funky. All right. I don't know why did Bam suck everybody else's dick, but then he thigh'd you. I'm just. You know what I'm saying? Like a pedophile would do the same thing with every child, pretty much. But you know, weird.
Yeah.
I want to ask you one last question. If you had some words for Africa Bambaataa right now, what would you say to him?
He was wrong. What you did, he was wrong. I was a kid.
Has it slept too long, Daddy?
What you mean for shit,
Nope.
right? I was a kid.
Is it morning?
Yep. Look
People
outside.
don't even understand. Your mother and my mother, best friends, prayer warriors. They
What?
pray together. And
Mm-hmm.
you know,
What?
for me to know that you did this to this is my little brother right here.
What? Prayer Brothers. What up, DJ B Street? Prayer Brothers? I mean, prayer. What, man? Look, y'all. Well, look. Now it done went left. Hold on, back it up a little more. Now it went all the way left.
I guess if the pockets is big enough and deep enough, people support you, I guess. I'm good with that.
I want to ask you one last question. If you had some words for Africa Bambaataa right now, what would you say to him?
He was wrong. What you did, he
It's wrong, done.
I was a kid.
As a kid.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
I was a kid.
like, hit the like button.
And
He's
people don't
he's
even
telling you to hit the
understand.
like button.
Your mother and my mother, best friends, prayer warriors. They pray together.
Wait a minute. Your mother, my mother, best friends, prayer warriors. They pray together. So you said you would leave your mama's presence and go to Bam's house, and he only went there once, and they were best friends. See, like now, look, this shit don't make no sense whatsoever. You feel me? They were best friends, right? Pray together. And somewhere in the middle of all of this insanity, because you was with them every day, but these other cats got in there, and every time they got in there, you wasn't there. But now your mother was cool with his mother, and y'all was people, and y'all been down and all. Oh, you just don't know how to lie straight. All right, you just don't know how to lie straight. Do you realize when you tell these stories, people get visual photos in their minds? All right? They get visual photos, and it's like, y'all don't pre-plan this shit at all. I mean, if you're going to lie, a lie should be pre-planned. You just come up here and just tell some of the dumbest shit and then think people are not going to see that it's a lie.
You know, for me to know that you did this to this is my little brother right here, not by the same mother, not by the same blood, but from the struggle. This is my little brother from the same building. I lived on the 8th floor, the 12th floor. He lived on the 6th floor my whole life.
No, see, now you was the 6th floor, the 12th floor. He was, and they was there your whole life, right? Your whole life he lived there. But at the same time, while he lived there, y'all was all in the building, right? All right, and this, that, the other, right? You were constantly going to Bam's house. This is what you said. This is what you said. You said you was constantly going. So how did you miss your little brother? How did you miss your little brother? Yeah, man. Niggas don't look. He's loved and respected, this, that, the other in the Bronx, but can't remember what motherfucking building he was in. Does that make any sense? You got all this props and all this love in the goddamn Bronx, this, that, the other. You can't even remember a fucking address. Can't even remember. Talk about, well, I know what the apartment on the inside looks like, when the projects exactly was that, a fucking project, nigga. Look up the word project. When you look up the word project, you'll see it's a duplication. It was a duplication. It was a project. One apartment building look exactly the same. Every one you go to look exactly the same. The only thing that changed, all right, is if you get to a couple of them at the end of the building, it might be a bigger apartment at the end of the building, but the bigger apartment at the end of the building, it'd be one like that on every fucking floor. Top floor might have the best one.
But this is what Africa Bambaataa does. He comes through the hood. He takes advantage of them.
He preys on them.
He preys on all the children.
Yeah, different walks of life. He didn't care what it was. He saw something he liked. He wanted to get it, and he'll find his little way in. Like a city, he'll find his way in.
Obaya, man, I want to thank you for stepping up to the plate and doing what it takes a real man to do, and taking on this fight of pedophilia and dealing with these.
Yeah. It's your boy Victor Moan. All right. Exposing another bullshit story. All right. On Hassan Campbell. Breaking news, nigga.